Wetlands have always been incredibly important. They are the interface between land and water, and they, for that reason, are incredibly rich in biodiversity.
They're sponges. They absorb stormwater, storm surges, probably better than any system known to man.
With climate change, the function that wetlands serve as buffers is becoming enormous. The New York Harbor estuary has lost a lot of its wetlands over time, but one place where there were opportunities to protect wetlands was Staten Island.
In New York City, we live on top of historic marshes. They are very vulnerable places. Hurricane Sandy was a tragic event for Staten Island. The South Shore was clearly inundated and lives were lost.
There was a lot I couldn't save. Everything's just gone. It's gone.
Here on the North Shore of Staten Island, it was a very different story. Here we see vast expanses of marshes. We see an area that's 8 miles long. It has substantial amounts of tidal wetlands, and freshwater wetlands, and freshwater forests.
This is truly one of the remarkable stories that occurred in this region. This was a huge outlet for helping to abate a lot of the flooding that occurred. The marshes of Old Place Creek were crucial in protecting the mobile home complex.
It wasn't that bad over here. Maybe a foot of water came up. We didn't really get hit that hard. Yeah, South Shore got it the most.
Those homes, those livelihoods were preserved, and so many of the jobs that are being supported by Staten Island Corporate Park and the Staten Island Hilton and all the little businesses in between are really helping to support local communities.
Oftentimes wetlands are proximate to cities and targets for development.
So at one time, this street was going to have, 5 million square feet of office space on it in all these wetlands. When the storm came, the wetlands did accept a lot of the water and didn't come that high and affect any of our buildings. What we've done here at the corporate park of Staten Island, it's a good combination of development and protection of wetlands.
This had been a boatyard. It was the first post-Sandy waterfront resilient park built. We're in construction in 9 of them right now across the city.
We call it green infrastructure, be an important part of the solution.
The acquisition of these lands had a great impact on what we see here in the northwest corner of Staten Island today.
The Trust for Public Land helped to protect several thousand acres of marsh system. If the Trust for Public Land had not been there would have been significantly more damage than there was. If we are anticipating, as the climatologists are all telling us, close to 3 feet or more of sea level rise over the next 30 to 50 years, we're not going to rebuild bigger and stronger than the storm.
We should be protecting every square inch of wetlands that we have right now.
It's these lands that really help to reduce some of the horrible events of the Katrinas, of the Sandys, of the Hurricane Irenes. Conservation is really the first line of defense that we have in protecting our communities.
There is an urgency now to protect the land that nurtures us.